Okay, what's the natural disaster you think you can most likely survive? Okay, what do we got? We got tsunamis. I think that's GG's, honestly.
Earthquake?
No, I'd win.
Earthquake.
No, I win.
Earthquake. Volcano.
Volcano is like the easiest.
Yeah, just
volcano.
don't be near the volcano.
You can say that about it. Just tsunami. Don't be near the tsunami.
Like lava, well, unless you're not like literally next to it as it erupts, because it does have like a sonic boom. Like, it's like fine. Well, actually, what was it? Like Mount Helena or something in the States in like the 50s? That was a massive eruption.
Yeah.
And like fucking wiped out the entire
Well, it's not
area.
the lava. It's the fucking ash clouds
Yeah.
that comes afterwards that you
yeah.
need to really be worried about.
Like that
But,
huge one in Iceland fucked
yeah.
up Europe for a while, right?
Yeah, that'd be ash in the.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
also just because it would just put fucking ash in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
10 times natural disasters: tsunamis, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes.
Honestly,
it's-
wildfires seemed like
wildfires,
the worst
yeah.
one.
Holy
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
they seem
wildfires suck.
terrifying.
I can survive a hailstorm.
I don't know. Have you ever been in like a fucking big one?
No.
Have you been outside during a hailstorm?
No.
Some
Well,
of them are pretty.
that's the text.
Some
Go
of them,
inside.
are like some
You're
some
good.
hills are like that big,
Just don't be outside, forehead.
bro. It's
Damn. She got me.
shit. She's good. Fuck, she's
She's
good.
figuring out the strat.
God, tornadoes as a concept just feel so weird to me. They almost don't feel real. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whenever
Yeah.
I hear about like tornadoes in America, basically,
In like the Midwest and stuff.
yeah, it almost feels like a fucking Hollywood thing. And then you
Yeah.
see like footage of it, and I'm like,
I always get reminded of like Twister. In
yeah,
The movie.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
Mudslides seem horrific too.
Oh,
Mudslides
mudslide.
seem horrible.
yeah.
Just getting swept up by a bunch of poop.
I mean, these all sound like they suck.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I don't know. Tornadoes kind of neat
Is it?
to look at, not to be
From a
near.
distance.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's any where you get prior warning beforehand, like,
Yeah.
hey, this is gonna happen, and then you have time to like leave,
Yeah.
then I think I'd be okay. But if it's something that can happen like in an instant,
Oh, avalanches terrify me.
Yeah, avalanches
Just
are.
because like you survive afterwards, and you're just like, and it's just like, well, you can survive afterwards,
Yeah.
you know. But it's just the fear of having an avalanche and just being buried and just being like, well, maybe someone will find me. Maybe
Yeah.
this is just gonna be my.
Or maybe
final
I'll
resting
be like
place.
fucking Avatar and just be like in the snow for the rest of my life.
Dude, I remember I was skiing one time and I went off the course and I fell into like a giant pit of like powder, and I like was up to like here in like powdered snow, and I was trying to climb out and it was so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if my brother wasn't there to like help me out, I'm like, I don't know what I like genuinely would have like done. Like I'm pretty sure I could have got out maybe with enough effort, but that wasn't even an avalanche. I just fell into a pile
Yeah.
of
it's
snow.
so scary.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know what? As a kid, I always thought quicksand was going to be my undoing.
I was
Holy
about
shit,
to say quicksand.
Why, as a kid, why was I
Is
prepared?
quicksand real?
Yeah.
It's real, but
as
it's
a kid, I was prepared so much for quicksand. They were like, "Oh, quicksand! If you get in it, don't move.
Yeah.
Don't move."
The first time I watched the first Mummy movie, and
Dude,
that's what grew
quicksand.
the irrational fear of quicksand for me.
Every cartoon would have a quicksand in it at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'd be like, that looks like a terrible death.
I mean, it is terrifying just
Yeah.
looking at someone being like sucked into the earth.
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
can't get out.
I think like the most recent fear that has unlocked is like I guess
Sinkholes.
Dude,
I was about to say
the
sinkhole.
one in Japan where they found the truck
Sinkholes.
Yeah,
in another area.
Yes.
That's another wrong place at the wrong time type of situation. I do not want to be in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the one that happened recently in Japan was really bad because normally they're pretty good at fixing it up, but it was a really bad, I think, gas line that they hit or a sewage line.
The one that fucked me up was the footage of, I don't know where it was, but I just saw the footage of it where a sinkhole formed in a public pool. And it's like in the middle of the public pool, and you can just see this water just getting sucked in while all these people are
okay.
in the water,
Yep,
and they're
no.
like trying their hardest to get out of the
Okay,
pool.
new
And
fear
it's
unlocked.
fucking
New fear unlocked.
terrifying to watch.
If you're unlocked.
Why are we Googling sinkhole?
So this giant truck got sucked into the sinkhole in Japan lately, and they found it like I think like 100 meters away.
Oh my god, really? How did I know?
This entire driver.
Did they
like,
find the guy?
Oh, he's 100% dead. He was stuck in a sinkhole. for
Truck
like,
driver missing for 3 days. Oh no, he survived. He said truck driver, missing for 3 days. Shit.
Yeah, show the footage of this one. It looks insane.
Maybe the South
down
China
below.
Morning
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
post. Yeah, that one.
It's fucking. Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
They like found the truck recently, like nowhere near.
What? Oh, it's in Saitama.
Yeah, apparently this one's really
Whoa,
bad.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying. And the fact that it just like randomly is like one day they're just like, yep, I'm gonna open up now.
Yeah, right.
It's to do with sewage lines, right? I think.
Is it?
I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's to do with like the sewage pipes when they leak or gas pipes when they leak.
Right.
It's something to do with that causes like a.
Lowering of groundwater levels can cause a loss of support for the soft material in the
I
rock
suppose that
space.
too.
Oh, okay. So that's how
all
they
about
naturally
water.
form.
I could be wrong
Right,
with this one.
right.
Or maybe this one was different or I'm just fucking dumb and wrong.
God, that image there is fucking
Yeah.
terrifying. That's like a horror movie.
Just
dude.
like a hole spawns underneath you.
Yeah,
You can't
right?
do anything.
It's like, oh, this goes to hell, by the way.
Why are we talking about scary things?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Look,
Scary
anime.
things.
Any anime you watch?
What's up about anime?
You know, I actually have not been watching any anime. I'm on the 6th season of King of the Hill.
Oh my
The greatest anime
That's
ever
the
made.
that's the American anime, right?
What?
The Attack on Titan of anime of
Yeah.
American cartoons.
We've just been
right?
watching
6 seasons.
a King of the Hill
Why
episode.
King of the Hill?
I don't know how it happened. Just one day, I mentioned like, oh, I've never seen King of the Hill, and Didus is like, it's actually a really good show. You should watch it. And we started watching it, and now we're on season 6.
Is it a good show?
I think it's good.
You
I like it.
You can't say that after
sound-
6
you-
seasons.
No,
That
I
makes you
like
sound
it.
like you don't like it.
No, I like it. I think I like the earlier seasons better, but that's every show.
It fell
Are
off.
you gonna watch the whole thing?
There's like 14 seasons,
Are
right?
you gonna watch all of them?
I'm already halfway through.
No, you're not.
Amazed. I mean, I'm
7
like
is halfway through. You could turn around now.
Is it you guys actively watching it, or you guys just having King of the Hill off on like in the background?
Yeah, is the
no,
second
actively
monitor?
watching it. Like I make dinner, we
shit.
sit down, chicken broccoli on the table, King of the
King
Hill.
of the Hill.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
my
13.
God.
I am halfway, kind of.
260 episodes.
God damn.
That's so many.
I like it. It's a fun show.
I
But
know.
also,
actually.
yeah.
That's like saying
I
I'm gonna
never
watch
got-
all of The Simpsons. That's-
No, The Simpsons.
Simpsons has like 30 seasons.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's still going.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
couldn't.
I mean, Modern Simpsons. I don't even
Yeah,
know what's
not
going on
great.
in Modern Simpsons.
Modern Simpsons ass.
Yeah, it just confuses me about who is still watching The Simpsons.
Like, who's it for now?
I don't know. Apparently, they had the last season wasn't too bad.
I
heard
know.
that it was
Apparently, the
pretty
last
good.
season wasn't too
Yeah, I
bad.
heard it was pretty good.
But like, I don't know a single person who still like watches The
Right,
Simpsons.
right.
Everyone talks about the OG Simpsons.
Yeah. The only time people mention I watch The Simpsons is when they're watching reruns of the older seasons.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
The older ones are really
Yeah.
good, to be fair.
Like season 6 and
Bloody good
7 ish.
stuff.
Like, that's tight.
God, honestly, I wish this was me. Sydney has gotten into
Oh, Sex in the City.
Why Sex in the City?
Every time I see her, she's like, I watched Sex in the City. Awful experience. I'm like, why are you still watching it?
Yeah, she just it's a hate watch, and unfortunately, she brings me into the hate watch with her.
Damn.
And
I'm so sorry. I'm so
Just I
sorry.
wish we were watching
Right.
King of the Hill.
Watching anything else.
Watching anything else, I'm like, Sydney, I still have brain cells left. I could just like, please. And I didn't even know that Sex and the City came back with like a new season recently either.
See, okay, you're going to have to fill me in on this. I've never watched Sex and the City.
Me neither.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it other than fucking, what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker's in it.
Yeah, it's
That's all I know.
Sarah Jessica Parker and 3 other girls who are just in New York, and they're obsessed with the fucking brand names, and they're all trying to find love, and that's it. And they drink way too many fucking Cosmopolitans, and it's
Yo, this sounds ass.
it is
94 episodes.
Wait, why did she start watching it?
I don't know. City just loves trash TV. I can't
Four
really judge
female
her.
New Yorkers gossip about their sex lives or lack thereof.
And it's so weird watching some of the scenes in this because, like, okay, like the morality of the writing of this is just super, super weird because we recently watched the first Sex and the City movie, and that came out like I can't remember when that came out.
You're watching the movies now too?
Oh, yes, yeah.
She's doing the whole gauntlet.
Yeah. And there's this one scene where one of the girls' husband cheats on her, right? Mm-hmm. And so the girl is like, wow, I can't believe it. She can't trust me anymore. And all of the other girls were like, honey, it was just one time. You know, it was just one time, honey. You're being a bit dramatic here. And I'm like, damn, what? Why are you trying to gaslight her like this? And then, so eventually at the end of the film, they get therapy and they make up. And then in the therapy session, the husband is like they tried to paint the girl as doing something as like morally wrong as like the husband or something similar. They tried to give sympathy to the husband by being like, well, you know, so the girl says to the husband, I don't think the woman says to the husband, I don't think I can ever trust you again. And then the husband's just like, you know, I don't think I can ever trust you again either, because I did that and you just immediately left me. And I don't know, I was just in a dark place. And the therapist is like, yeah,
200 IQ works every time.
What the fuck?
And the therapist is like, yeah, I mean, you know, he has a point. You should listen to him. And I'm like, what the fuck is this right now? What is going? What was going on in like the early 2000s, man?
So she's like hate watching it then.
Yeah, she is hate watching it.
See, but we all know hate watching eventually leads to
she's
just
a fan
watching.
now.
Yeah, she's a fan.
It's a fan in denial. That's what hate watching is. We should
Yeah.
know this by now.
I noticed whenever we'd go to like bars and she'd be like, suddenly I'm like, every time we go to bars, she'd order Cosmopolitans. And I'm like,
No, she's a fan.
I'm like, where did this come from, Cynthia?
Cosmopolitan's
She's like,
just not a good drink either.
I don't think it's a good drink.
Yeah, it's pretty mid.
awful. I don't know why it became such a big fucking thing in,
God.
in Sex and the City.
It's
man.
not too late, man. You can get
Well,
it back.
hopefully, by the time this episode's out, her addiction's over.
I hope so. Or she's just run out of episodes.
Hopefully, one or the other.
When she starts watching the reruns, that's when it's over.
Yeah, that's when it's cooked. That's when it's cooked.
That's when it's over, dude.
That is when it's over.
God damn.